An opportunity has arisen for me to find out about a new species. I bring you down to the scene now, where I have located one of the only experts in this secretive animal.
Hey, I'm John, and if there's anybody in this world who can catch a snarblet, it's gonna be me. I've been trying to catch these little buggers since I was a little whippersnapper. Old man Gordon tried to chase me out of his yard many a time.
So, John, what do you know about these creatures?
They're born brown, but they roll around in pollen, giving them their signature coat.
So I understand that this is quite an odd hobby for someone to have. How did you get into it?
Well, I just kind of picked it up when I was a kid. Found one of those little buggers on the ground and I just fell in love with them.
So how do you lure out a snarblet?
Well, I bring it out using one of its mating calls. Let me show you. You gotta get real into the hips.
Well then, tell me something else about the creature. Do they usually grow real big?
No, they usually stay the same size around. I actually don't know how they reproduce. They're the same size.
Glad you could stop by here. I really take pride in my work. That I feel like I'm one of the first people in the world to actually own a little sanctuary for these little critters. I brought one. I don't know if you care, but I brought my best one here. His name's Marley. Marley is probably my favorite snarblet I've ever owned. That's a lie. But he's nice. Ish, most of the times. I mean, their diet is pretty complicated, so it's kind of tricky, but I mean, they're really social creatures, really. I was playing Wii Fit Plus once, and Marley tried to come and snuggle with me, which meant a lot as a snarblet owner, you know, because I'm the leader in his eyes to come for me for affection. And then I kicked him because I was in the middle of the bouncing board and he bit me. Almost bit off my toe. Almost. I still have some skin left, but I mean, they sound really they sound vicious, but they're really not that harmless, you know? They're not that vicious. They're pretty nice little critters. I have about 5 of them right now. They're really hard to find cuz I mean, I found Marley actually underneath the floorboards of a bar, eating the scraps of broken glass, and I thought, what a wonderful critter. I want him in my farm. And I got lucky enough to find the rest of them just out of nowhere, you know, New York City alleyways. I bought one held captive by someone in Philadelphia. It was a really weird thing, and I don't know how I got myself in that situation. I nearly got shot, but hey, we saved them, and now I have a total of 5, and I'm looking for more actively. But yeah, Marley's probably my best snarblet yet, and I think we've bonded so closely together. It's like we're glued to each other practically. God rest you if you're glued to a snarblet. That's not gonna end well for you. But yeah, I'm glad you could come here and interview me. If you got any questions, I can tell you all about Marley, all about the rest of them. Marley's kind of the only one with his assigned name. The rest of them don't really have names. I'm working on some Parley, Sarley. I don't know. I like this one's good. I like this one.
What's it like owning one of these creatures?
It's not bad. I mean, of course I've owned 5 of these things, so it's easy for me to say that. Marley's my best trained if I haven't said so already. But I mean, they're really not as bad to take care of. They do have a chaotic nature, so you have to keep an eye on them at all times. I mean, at all times. That's why I keep glancing. I never know what Marley's gonna do next step. He could bite off my finger for all I know. But I know he's really well trained and he would never do that. But yeah, I mean, these things eat almost about anything. They run as fast as a ferret, I would say. But they're really weird ferrets because they're not really, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. I've never seen their skeletal structure. I think the oldest snarblet I have would be about 10 years and he's still moving like the rest of them. It's odd. I don't know where, but it's weird.
Where do they sleep?
I keep them all in a cardboard box. I make sure to like tape it at night too, so they can't get out and like scurry all over the place. They panic a lot when you do that.
Do you think it would be possible for us to do the interview in a different room?
Oh no. No. These things are very so. You want to see what happens? I can show you what happens when I've tried this before. Here, let me just. Come on, Marley. Excuse me.
What do you feed these guys?
You might find this hard to believe, but I've been feeding the snarblets Connected Ventures for the Xbox 360. Now, I know it sounds really odd, but I mean, I caught one of them just like rummaging through my stuff and eating the discs, and it gave it like actual sustenance. So I've just been feeding it what I have. So I've been just giving them like each new disc of like Connected Ventures to feed on.
Is there anything else you would like to say about these?
Don't get a snarblet! For the love of God, don't get a snarblet! These things have made me into something I didn't even know I could be. I don't even want to take care of these things anymore. But I've been their assigned leader. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do it!
I'm John, and today we're gonna catch some snarblets! The key to finding snarblets is seeing them in the dense pollination, and luckily for us, we're in a field!
That's snow.
What's that? These little buggers gotta be here somewhere. This pollination is called. I think it's time to bring out my last resort, the mating call! It's on the hips. You gotta use those hips. They're around here somewhere. I can feel them.
You sure that's not your hips?
It hurts a lot. I think I see one of them. Little hard to see it though. Think we're gonna have to get closer. Oh, it is a snarblet. This must be where the pollen is. Another successful day catching a snarblet. It's always a beauty to see one of these things. It's so slimy.